That's just great. Eric and Matt back with a brand new episode. Maddie, how we doing?
Yeah, I'm living my best life, baby. How about you?
Sound a little sick. Are you good, or that's just your new raspy voice you're trying out?
That's my raspy voice.
Say, I'm trying to live this life.
I'm chilling, dude. I'm good. I haven't talked to you in a while.
I haven't talked to you in a while either, man.
Uh,
Yeah. What do we need to catch up on here? Um,
uh, a lot. You just rapid fire ask me some questions. I remember the last time we talked, you called me and I was like going to Denver. Like I'm on the
yes.
plane about to take off, and I'm like, hey man, we'll talk soon. And then we never did.
Yeah, that was weird. It was weird timing too. It was just like, oh, I'm calling you as your flight is literally about to take off. But
Yeah, like I
some may say
got
it's even
home.
perfect timing.
It was cool, dude. 25 now. I got to see my two favorite bands on Earth on the same day in Denver. So,
That's what you
little
want.
little solo trip, dude. It was a good time. Just
Yeah, that's
chill.
good.
Except I hate the Denver airport so much. So much.
I heard
Like
a lot of people do. People say it's a little sketchy. People say they have some
it's
conspiracy
it's
theories
like
about.
it's haunted, bro. It's haunted. The
Oh
artwork
my
is really
God.
creepy. And like if you dive deep into that black hole of like the conspiracy theories behind it, you'll be up all night.
Oh my God.
But
I've only heard it very loosely, but I feel like not a lot of people are talking about it enough. Like like as bad as airports could be, you don't want to add haunted to the equation.
dude, but yeah, but like I don't know what it was, but yeah, I was in a good mood on my birthday, and like I was like downtown, and like all these like homeless people came up, and for whatever reason, I had like a bunch of cash on me, so I just like gave money out.
Oh, you're letting it fly? Did you at least film yourself so you could get the recognition you deserve?
Nah, dude. Well, one of them had a dog and stuff, so I was like, I'll take a little
Yeah,
bit more, but
bro. Working in New York, I get the people that get the mom on the subway with like her child like dragging him around and like
oh, dude,
and
but
like with the
it's
candies, and I'm like, I just want to give them $100 and be like, don't give me your Snickers and Kit Kats. But
don't give you
I'm what,
anything.
but of course, like you'd never have cash in my wallet these days. But when I do have it, that's
Yeah, I
definitely
don't
where
know
it's gonna go.
why I had so much cash on it. So like I got to the airport, right? Well, actually, backtrack. I got home at like 5 a.m. because we had an employee party the day before. So like it was a good time. Anyways, get back at 5. I'm like, I need to go to sleep. I sleep for an hour. I wake up and I'm like, I have to book this flight. I have to buy these concert tickets. I have to book an Airbnb. So I'm like scrambling. And I'm like, you also have to leave for the airport at like 11. So it's like and the airport's like an hour away. So I'm like at 9, I'm like doing all this stuff last minute. I'm like, just charge a credit card, don't care. I get in my car because I like literally just packed a bag, threw some stuff in there, and I was like, whatever, we're going. And I'm like, you have to drive through a canyon to get to the airport, right? And I'm
Yeah.
halfway through, and I'm like, I don't have my passport.
Oh,
I
dude.
was I was like, man, they have to have something for this, like at the airport. Like if you don't have one for whatever reason, I was like, I have a driver's license. I'm in America, should be good enough, whatever. I'm like going there and I'm like super stressed out because I'm like, should I turn around? You really can't turn around in the canyon. It's really not safe because I'm doing like 70 going to this thing or whatever because I'm running late. I get to the airport, I go up the escalator because I like parked my car there too because I was like, whatever, we'll deal with this later. I get there and they're like, oh, like we moved like the real ID thing to like next year. You basically it's the same thing, but you have
Yeah,
a
yeah,
star in your ID.
yeah. It's
It's
coming up
so
soon.
dumb. It's so dumb.
Yeah, my driver's
Anyways,
license currently is like not for real ID purposes. I'm like, what? I'm like, I don't know
uh,
what this is. I get it though. It's my parents have been telling me about it forever. It's just a combination of both. So you don't have to bring your passport anymore. They're pretty much non-existing passports these days. I guess that's what that means, as far as I know.
so like yeah, like I get to the airport, right? Also, another thing at this airport is you don't even have to have a ticket to go through the airport. You just show them your ID and you can go in. Kind of weird, I know, but I live in the middle of nowhere. Guess it's cool.
I haven't had
And I
that. I haven't had that rush in a very long time going through TSA. And the guy's like, "Take your sweaters off, take your shoes, put an iPads out." I feel like I haven't been like that anxious, like that feeling where you're just like jolted. Like,
oh
did I take everything off? Did I do everything right?
oh no, dude, this airport's so chill. Everyone's really nice over there because there's like
Oh
literally one
man.
security line that you can go through. And there's only two bars in this airport. And for whatever reason, my friend is like flying back from Florida. So we meet up at the airport and I'm like catching up with him. And he's like, yo, like, let's go get some airport beers. And I proceed to get hammered. I haven't eaten anything all day. I'm hammered at this airport. And I'm like, dude, I need to eat something. So I like whatever I like always like getting like those Pringles barbecue chips. It's like my go-to airport snack for
Pringles
whatever reason.
barbecue. All right.
Or like the sour cream, whichever one they have the
Oh,
tall stack
sour cream
of.
and onion is fire, dude.
Oh,
Can never fit your hand in those fucking cans. It just hurt. Like no, like is there anybody like besides like a tiny child, like who's actually getting in there easily? You know what I mean? Without like grabbing it
I
with
can
your
get my hand in.
index and
Uh,
your middle finger.
you just go like that, dude.
Yeah, I'm not trying to make a mess, bro.
You're already making a
I,
mess.
bro, in one sitting, I can go through a whole can of Pringles. Like, does anybody like sit, like, have a couple of Pringles and go, "I'm good, that's enough." No, I'm going to the end. It's
Mm-mm.
like a sleeve of Oreos. The sleeve of Oreos are gone. Like, but like, no, without even trying, you're not even thinking about. It. You look down, you're like, "Oh my god!" Like, I have to go through the crevices in the back to find one now.
You're just like, what have I done?
Yeah, bro. You know, I miss the old days where obviously you could do this now, but now these days I feel gross, tummy aches, you know, older you get. But
Yeah.
where
Gotta
you're just
pop those Tums,
crushing.
dude.
Yeah, pop the Tums. Tums are great. No, but literally just like smashing like Oreos and Doritos like at the same time. And it's just like
Dude.
that 1-2 combo is ridiculous.
Dude, I've never been like so hammered at an airport where I was like, I don't know if they're gonna let me on this flight.
Oh yeah, that is the thing. Well, as long as you're not like, it's always the videos that come out of people who are hammered and are just like arguing to argue. Other than that, I think
Dude,
you're okay.
I don't know what it is, but like whenever I get that hammered, like I'll like talk to people or whatever. But this time I was like, I need to focus and get on this plane right now. So I like get situated, right? And there's like this old lady sitting next to me, and I'm like talking to her or whatever. And then you called me, and I was like pretty drunk when I answered the phone. I
Oh
don't know if you
man,
could tell. I was just like, hey, dude.
I like how it's one of those things too where you're already hammered. You're gonna reach a certain altitude, and then when you get to Denver, you're at like max altitude, just like just hanging out
Oh
there.
no, well, dude. So where I live, it's like I live like pretty high up. So like it's like so Steph and Johanna came to visit like the other week,
Hmm.
and I had to like warn them. I was like, if you drink the way you normally do, you're gonna get so much drunker, like than you realize.
Yeah,
Like it's just gonna hit you,
yeah.
like because of the elevation area. But yeah, it was a great time. A lot of time
Do you think
spent in the
people
jacuzzi.
do people in Denver like high schoolers, like seniors, just like, yo, let's go on top of this hill. We're gonna get drunk so fast. And that's like their Friday night.
You know, maybe if it's like their first time or whatever. But like the problem that I have now is if I go anywhere at sea level, I can drink all freaking day. Like
Really?
I went to Seattle. I went to Seattle. I didn't get drunk at all.
Oh man. Well, Seattle, as upsetting as it is for the people that live there, just because of the shitty weather and stuff, I'm sure drinking might be the only hobby there as well. But I can't speak to it. Never been to Seattle, but I've always wanted to go. You mentioned your birthday before. Here's my question, because I gave you a phone call. Normally people send out texts, maybe group chat texts. What's your preference, like personally, when it comes to
Like
your birthday?
for receiving,
Yeah,
um,
receiving a birthday, like what's your preferred, like, wow, that was like this is like a nice way of telling me happy birthday, or do you just kind of let it flow and like whoever says it, and I'm grateful for whoever says it?
yeah, more or less, I'm like grateful for whoever like reaches out or. But usually, it's like I do like a big thing for my birthday. It's usually never on my birthday though. Like remember last year we did like karaoke or whatever, and like I used to do this party called Vegas where all my friends would dress up and we just get hammered and like play drinking games the whole time. Or but yeah, this is like the first year I like spent it by myself, which is
Ah,
weird.
yeah, no, I totally get it. So you're big into the camaraderie of being in person.
Oh yeah,
I would say for me, like the reason I gave you a phone call, I just feel like that's just a little more genuine than like starting a text thread in a group chat, because maybe somebody didn't know it was your birthday and then oops, like, you know, like
yeah.
the answer is just handed to you.
The amount of times that I've accidentally like forgot to wish someone a happy birthday because it was in a group text and I just didn't pay attention to it. My bad, y'all. My bad.
My bad. My personal preference, I think I would like to receive a phone call. My birthday is March 14th, so a lot of the time, like for the past however many years, it's landed on like a Tuesday, Wednesday, whatever. So I think I'm nearing like a weekend finally, but I just hate.
Ooh.
I'm Thursday this year, so it'll be Friday next year, I guess. But I just hate um getting a call like while I'm at work and having to be like, okay, thank you, it's my birthday, I got to go, like I'm working. I do like a phone call. I think my mom will call me like 6 a.m. sharp. Texts aren't. I think I do like individual texts, honestly, more than like the whole group chat thing. But I also like the feeling of like a group chat blowing up and everybody wishing you happy birthday. But I think a phone call is definitely like sincere and shit like that. But I went through a phase for a while ago where I'm like, let me just like call people to call them. Like if I have like free time, be like, what's good, bro? Like just check in on somebody. But obviously I fall in and out of that. It's just not easy to keep up
I'm
with.
gonna just start calling you randomly, dude.
You should, man. Like it's like the only time it sucks is when it's at a bad time, obviously. That's a given. But
Well,
when you have that moment to like stop for a second and I could like talk to you, like we're probably gonna have a good conversation, you know?
You know, like those conversations where you just like end up walking around your house or like you're like on
the best. The best. Yeah, bro. You're like doing handstands or just like, yeah, you know, like you just lose track. Like you probably got all your 10,000 steps in for the day and you don't even know it. All you have to do is talk on the phone. That's it.
Dude, so last year my dad forgot when my birthday was. He didn't even talk, right? So nice. This year he remembered, right? So he texted me, he goes, "Happy birthday, little bitch."
Little bitch. That's a little much.
And then he like sent me a picture and I was like, thanks, but damn, you got uglier.
You got uglier. Yeah, another year of getting uglier. Obviously it was your 25th. So are you on the pessimistic or the other side of it where you're like, wow, I'm getting up there? Or are you more like, I got so much time left, I'm mid-20s?
I feel like I already had like my quarter life crisis. Yeah. You know, I just got up and moved, you know, pretty crazy.
Yeah, you're already going through it right before the actual date.
Well, because if you think about it, I don't plan to live to 100. Like 70, 75 is pushing it.
Really? You're not trying to get there? Or you just know for a fact you're not getting there?
Statistically, I am probably going to be dead before 73. Just judging from where my family's ended up at, yeah.
Yeah. The number I go at is about 80. But I've always said, and I don't know how you feel about it, like, and I guess you don't really know what to do until you get to that point, especially when you see it in like your parents and grandparents, where say they're going like senile or they have dementia or Parkinson's and stuff like that. And you're kind of just like barreling through and like racking up like bills to take care of them and stuff like that. I think for me, I'll put it out there right here. Like if it gets to the point where it's like, this is too much for me, you could pull the plug. I mean, if you love me that much, like it's like, do what you got to do. But in reality, I think if I'm just getting unbearable to deal with, just you're good. Do what you have to do to get up out of there.
Dude, I remember like I was like talking about like what my friends should do if I die, right? So I'm telling my friend Rachel about this. I was like, you can't bury me in New Jersey. You can't bury me in Arizona. Just cremate me, turn me into a tree or whatever, turn me into a skateboard later.
Yeah. It's kind of sick. No, I've always been more of a cremation type of guy, if I'm being honest. I feel like the whole planning out burial sites and being buried next to someone specific and
you know how
pay for a casket.
Land is?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, dude, it's fine. Put me in a jar in your house. Like I'm not that worthy. I'm just not.
Dude. So like I remember I like got my new job, right? I'm like signing up for all my insurance stuff and they're like, hey, like you need life insurance, like do you have someone to like who would like get all your money? And I was like, this is really dark. And he's like, yeah, you think you're young, but like you gotta have this. So like I just had Rachel as my beneficiary because I was like, I can't think of anyone right now.
Yeah, no, I get that. Dude, it's just how often do you, not to get like dark or anything, we'll get to some like funny stuff soon. I just feel like while we're on the path, let's just get there. How often do you think about death, like on the daily? All the time?
Yeah, not like in a negative way or like bad way. Like I'll make jokes about it. Like sometimes I'm like, you know, get me off this rock. You know, whatever gets me off this rock. But, you know, I'm enjoying life. I'm okay, guys. Like, don't make phone calls about this.
Yeah, no. That was I was just gonna say
in those grippy socks.
Make a disclaimer. No, I don't think about death. That's just like, yeah, whenever it comes, it comes. I more think about like I'm terrified of ever getting any form of cancer or anything like that, if I'm gonna go out, I better go out fast. Yeah, it can't be a slow. I'm dead serious. Like I don't know if it's. I don't even like saying it out loud, but it's just like, you know what I mean. I don't want a slow, painful / it's a prolonged thing. I'd rather be up and out fairly quickly.
Dude, I'd be thinking about your wedding, bro. I'm gonna be back for that. You're taking all my vacation days though, so thanks.
Yeah, you're very welcome. It'll be worth everything. But
Yeah,
but yeah,
dude, you excited for that? How many days we got? What's the count on
I'm
that?
gonna be completely honest with you. I haven't changed like the actual like physical calendar in here in a while, but I do have it pulled up. Hold on, 309 days.
Dang.
309. Yeah,
See you in 309 days then, dude.
I got 309 days to get my shit together. No, it's just weird to think it's like a whole other year. We're gonna be different people in a year, dog. Isn't that weird?
I'm like a different person now from like
Yeah.
before I moved.
Yeah, where are you gonna go next? You know,
It's
Fucking-
only up from here, dude.
it's like I'm gonna work on a farm and I'm gonna work on a beach in Cabo. And
Well, dude,
then
remember like earlier this year, I was like, dude, like I'm just gonna move to the middle of nowhere, like somewhere cold. And then I did.
and what's gonna happen in
Manifest.
309 days? Never know. Never know.
Who knows? I might live in another country.
We're gonna have no real IDs. You know?
We're gonna be screwed.
We're gonna have real IDs, not passports.
I
Yeah.
hope
So
man.
hopping off of this tidbit here. So I have something else in mind, and I don't
What's
know
up?
I don't know if you saw it. I was on Twitter, and Stephen A. Smith his game on Twitter recently has been pretty solid because he has a show and he's kind of just candid about everything. And somebody asked him a question. It was actually Butt Crack Sports on Twitter, which is the page. If anybody knows what that is, it's the page that pretty much like falsely, like reports like injuries or something like that. Like
It's like the Onion.
yeah, pretty the Onion of sports Twitter. No, but Stephen A was asked by that account, would he go a year without sex if it guaranteed the Knicks a championship? And he like got into it and pretty much
What do you say?
he pretty much said nah, but it took him a hot minute to get there. I think it depends on your situation. If you're Stephen A, he's almost about to hit 60. I think you take the year off, dog. He said in the video too, the Knicks haven't won since he was 5 years old. You wouldn't go 1 year. just chill for a year and let's get this chip and you can go back and you could, live the rest of your life the way you want.
I don't think I care enough about a sports team that much. You know what I mean?
I was
Like,
thinking
I
that,
don't
but I saw it as like, if I'm like the Avengers and I'm really trying to save New York, you might have to take one for the team. I don't know. Like it's for the greater good. Like if everyone's like, what's this next chip? We're never going to get it. I'll be like, savor. But if it's like just like only me that knows that that's the decision I have to make, I don't think I love a sports team that much either. To be quite honest with you, I don't even know if I've even watched a Knicks game this year in its entirety.
Like, and I cannot stress this enough. The Giants.
Oh yeah, the
Like-
Giants suck. Like when I get my
I've watched all my teams win a championship, so I'm like, I don't care. Like even if my kids are fans of them, I'll be like, dude, I don't know if you're ever gonna see one, but like I saw one, so get fucked.
Yeah, it's like way to get my hopes up for another year again. Listen, we've seen a championship for our lifetime. We should be kind of happy about it. You know what I mean? Like Yankees won in 09. It feels like ages ago. But I feel like you just have to. It feels like 10 years ago, but it's much longer than that. By the way,
a win is a win.
Yeah, win's a win. Oh, by the way, did you? How do you feel about your homeboy Joey B out for the season? Joe Burrow, the frat girl's favorite player.
Dude, he just disappointed all of America. But it's okay. We have Travis Kelce now. So like,
yeah, we got Travis Kelce, putting on for both sports fans and music fans. Probably power couple of like the decade, I would say. Have we spoken about this in any capacity? Like on this show?
We haven't. No, like we literally like watched this all happen.
Where
we never talked about
Where are we at with that?
it. This is Jaden.
Hi.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can. Hi.
Hello, everyone listening. Is this a video podcast?
I don't know. Do we usually make these?
Yeah, we
videos?
do. Yeah, it'll be on YouTube.
Oh shit.
Oh my gosh! Hey everyone.
What do you want to say to the world of America?
Hello.
That's it.
That's it.
No inspirational words.
Of
Just
all
hello.
the things.
Be kind to somebody today because you never know what someone's going through.
That's a good thing to say. She could have said something negative,
Wow.
but she, we need more kindness.
She's gonna be like, "Fuck them kids." Or something.
She could have said that. She did. She made the right decision.
She's just holding a razor blade too.
Oh, I'm just snipping stuff off.
And she's like, "Be kind to everybody. I'm gonna cut something."
No.
You're on the clock. Go back to work. But yeah, that's Jade.
She was nice. She was nice.
But yeah, dude, like he just gave her a friendship bracelet with his number on it. Like he really rocked up to the concert. Was like, I'm just gonna give this to her.
Him and like Tom Holland. Obviously, I don't think Tom Holland made like a grand gesture, but I think like he's like, I'm
they
shooting
don't really
my shot.
Talk about their relationship.
They said they like to be. They said they like to be private, and obviously the only time it's ever public is because they were in the same movie franchise together. But we'll see. But yeah, dude, I'm all for this whole Travis Kelce thing, and I've spoken about this before. It's just that I see it just like if for the people growing up like in high school and like the jocks and the other people, it gives off very much like two different groups of people meshing together and somehow like that relationship
like on some girl next door shit.
Yes, exactly. Well, she even knows that because she did she wishes you belong with so like even like,
exactly.
You okay? Like on the fucking paper. That song bangs too. No, but yeah, it's just one of those relationships where it's like two different groups like are all like it's combining together, and obviously like the world gets sick of it fairly quickly. But I'm here for it, dude. It looks and seems very genuine. Yeah, they went on a tangent for a while. They're actually, I don't know if you saw, this is like kind of new news. Taylor Swift's parents and the Kelce's parents will be meeting for the first time this Monday night. It's Chiefs Eagles.
Oh, when they play, I was about to say, aren't they playing like?
They might as well not even show the game at that point. Like, come on, let's be real here.
If it's not them actually snapping the ball, it's literally just gonna pan over to them.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's like Red Zone, but it's like it doesn't go to a different game. It just goes to them in the booth.
Red Zone.
Yeah, but I think they got a proper break for a little bit. Now she comes back. Now it's time for everybody to get annoyed. Time for the memes to come back. But yeah, I'm not sure if you saw it. Like after her Brazil concert, it was like, oh, they're like legitimately like shared a little kissy kiss, and went along about their life.
Good for them, bro.
Karma's the guy on the Chiefs. She put him in her lyrics.
Yeah,
it's pretty.
Put
legit.
him in the song.
Joe Alwyn didn't get one of those. The amount of shade Joe Alwyn's gonna get the rest of his life. Yeah, who, right? all you'd see is pictures of them holding hands, but you never really knew who the guy was. Travis Kelce's the man, dude.
Dude, you see like all his old tweets like resurfaced or whatever. Like the dude is just funny, man.
I actually talked about it today. Yeah, dude, because my whole thing, and I don't think I dove deep. This was on Guys Behind the Glass. I have like a clip was made for it, and this will go up soon.
Shameless plug.
Shameless plug, dude. Yeah, shameless plug. Dude. No, but me and Justin spoke about it, and we were pretty much like I opened it by saying, I know for a fact, and I don't mean to like piss any Swifties off, but there had to have been Swifties scrolling back in time to try to find something this dude has said to potentially make
for sure
news or not. Of course,
for sure,
backfired right in your face, ends up being the funniest tweets you've ever seen in your life.
Dude, it's just funny. Yeah. Well, the thing is, like, he's never like hit his pass because remember, like in college, like he got kicked off the team at one point, and all that. Like, he's very upfront about it. Like, dude is just a fun guy.
Just a fun guy.
Like,
honestly, I'm glad that if something was going to resurface, once you see that word, it's just like canceling is about to happen. But then you see like misspelling of words, 7 hashtags, and it's just like a free for all. Dude, back in the day, carelessly tweeting, not even worried about like likes or retweets, is one of the best feelings you could have ever had. Retweeting shit, oh my god, too fun.
Oh my gosh. Speaking of like your other podcast, I'm still salty about the fact that my team just decided to take the week off when I played you. and I just got shit on.
Dude, I'm pretty sure I have a horseshoe up my ass. I don't know how I made it to where I'm at. I
Because
actually,
I could have swore your team was bad.
yeah. So, yeah, honestly, like as much as we do talk about this a lot, especially on this show, our fantasy league, this shit's serious. All right, like no fucking around. I'm on the fantasy app every fucking day just to make sure I'm on top of my shit. It's like, you know how much money, the amount of time I could spend looking at stocks, making making a Roth IRA and investing into index funds.
Anything else?
Into index funds. Do you know how much money I could be making right now? Instead, I want to beat my friends in a fake game with fake guys. It's literally called fantasy football.
Dude, I just remember that.
Just
okay, there was one
fantasize.
week where I beat Joe. I beat Joe by like 0.2 or something
I hate
like that.
I hate losing by like that. Oh, the worst.
And
Ruins your week.
it's like the only time I talk in the chat. I'm like, what did I do to deserve this dub? But I ain't complaining or whatever.
Yeah, yeah. No, that's also a good feeling. But no, I'm currently in first place. I haven't been in first place in a very long time. Me and Matt had a big matchup last week.
No, we didn't.
2 weeks.
My
2 weeks
team
ago.
lit- My 2 week. No, I beat Justin 2 weeks ago. I think.
I
think I
have
beat
Justin
Justin
this
2
week.
weeks ago.
It's a battle for first
I
place.
I like blew him out. Right. Well, if you lose, I'm pretty sure I'll be in first place because I've beaten
the
Justin
points
before.
But do you have the points for?
Probably not.
If you don't, like, that's all that matters. If you have the same record, but you've gained the most points, then that's what gets you in first.
Dude, and like, here's my thing: is like, I drafted my team, and I was like, my team's kind of ass. But then week in and week out, we just showed out. And now
this shit
like,
is all luck, bro. I saw, and I'll get into this in a second, but I saw a stat that was saying most roster teams with T. Higgins are shown to are not going to make the playoffs this year. I have T. Higgins. I'm in first place. Like it's just the horseshoe, just so far up there. But on top of that, dude, it really is all luck. I thought my buddy Tyler, shout out Tyler, drafted one of the best teams. Like he had had the depth, he had everything you could want. Yeah, and he's last fucking place.
Dude,
unbelievable, dude, unbelievable. I thought I fucked up. I mean, I traded Keenan Allen away. That's a big one. I probably would be like on my way to a championship if I didn't trade that guy.
Dude, I just want to win one so I can literally stop playing. Like the second I win,
you're done. You're retiring.
Straight up. The second I win, I'm gonna be like, I'm retired. Like, don't talk to me about.
I'm gonna work so hard to keep this up then, because you're not leaving. I'm not allowing it.
You're not allowing it?
Not allowing it.
Dude, you gotta let me out in some. Dude, I can't. This is like. It ruined me last year. Like my team was number one the whole season. Then just everyone got injured.
I'm surprised they didn't retire after that, to be quite honest with you.
Dude, because remember you asked me if I was going to do it. And I was like, I don't think I am. Like, I don't know if I have the mental capacity for this anymore.
Right. I always have the mental capacity. Just like, honestly, look, think about it, bro. I mean, obviously, I don't know how much you have to go through this now, but you'll know what I mean in a second. So right now, it's pitch black in here. It's because it's 5 o'clock. Well, now 6 o'clock. And the sun goes down at like 4. So it's pitch black. Yeah, I wake up and it's like days, like it's the seasonal depression era. If I can distract myself with this app, I'll do it. You know what I mean? Like it's like I'll take it. Like I need the distraction at least through this tough time.
So it's the same thing here. Like I wake up, it's pitch black, and then the sun comes out while I'm at work. And then when I leave work, it's also pitch black. And then I just go straight to the bar.
Oh, dude, I hate that. That really takes it. Like,
Dude,
I feel like it hasn't been made a point until recent, but like seasonal depression, like that, like thinking far back, like I never really saw it impact my mood, but like you slowly start to like realize like this is like screwing me up. Like the sun not being out, like at least setting at 7 is like hurting. Like it hurts.
Dude, so yeah, that's the thing. Like the sun used to set at 9 p.m. here.
Oh God.
Like I remember like walking to the bar once and I'm thinking it's like 5. I'm like, ooh, it's golden hour. No, it's 9 p.m.
Golden hour.
It's late.
Dude, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Now I'm like, I know I'm not a girl, but I've sat in certain spots, like in the car, at a restaurant, and the sun's
You're like,
hitting
this light's banging.
This light's banging. But I'll open the selfie camera and be like, that is the ugliest person I've ever seen in my life.
You just don't know. You don't know your angles. That's why you gotta have a friend that knows your
I
angles.
actually didn't know until like a year or two ago that my left side is my good side. I thought I didn't have a good side. My left side is my good side. Like in any picture, I'm like, oh, I look good there. It's because my left side of my face is showing.
Yeah, Rachel.
I think it's because it's the way
my angles.
the hair goes.
Oh, it's the way your hair is parted. Or
yeah,
whatever?
yeah. It's not even parted. It's just the way it's heading. Like if I take pictures like this, like if I'm taking a group picture like this is my good side. There, my good side. By the way, dude, I don't know if you saw it. It took over the internet yesterday. Zach and Cody got their dinner reservation. Fine a freaking Lee. After 15 years. 15 years ago, they made a reservation on the Sweet Life on Deck. They go to an Italian restaurant. They say we'd like a table, and they're like, "I can get you good for 7:30." And then he's like, "Dope." She's like, "Of November 16th, 2023," and that day finally came.
My God, I cannot believe it's 2020. I remember when that episode came out.
Yeah, dude, it's nuts. They had the opportunity to do the funniest thing ever, and they didn't do it. Like, just pull up to an Italian restaurant and eat penne vodka, and you would blow up the internet. And,
well, it's because they quit. They quit the show.
No, it's fine, but like, dude, you see, like, Mr. Mosby and like Esteban from the show, like they're crazy active on TikTok. You guys couldn't like put on like a quick skit, like even if it's as cringy as SNL is, probably not. I think they did have like. I think they did have like a reaction. I saw something where they were just like, "Oh my God, my DMs are flooded," and I'm just like. And then I saw replies. I was like, dude, you had the opportunity to do it. Even the girl, the lady who's probably like just like an extra, probably doesn't even act anymore.
The lady that made the reservation for them?
She made like a new TikTok that was like, your table's ready. And everyone was like, oh shit. Yeah. And she had like the whole get up and everything.
Wow.
Yeah. Missed opportunity. Wow. Missed opportunity. You don't get chances like that often. You know?
They don't even need those anymore.
They don't?
It's freaking Zach and Cody. I'm sure they're chilling right now.
Like, oh yeah, no, one of them just got married.
Oh shit!
Dylan got married, and then Cole just finished. I think that show just ended. What was it, Riverdale? Yeah, that show ended.
I'm so happy that show ended. That show needed to end so long ago.
Did you watch that garbage?
Oh yeah,
I say it's garbage. I haven't watched it once, but I think general consensus, everyone's like, "Thank God."
It's ended. Bad, but I remember. For Halloween, I like had to put together a last minute costume, so I wanted Jughead Jones from Riverdale.
That's not bad. That's fairly easy. What were you for Halloween this year? Did you dress up?
I had to do a bunch of last minute costumes. I did Jughead Jones, and then I did Peter Pan, like an emo Peter Pan, because like Rachel was like, "Oh, like I want to be like Goth Tinkerbell or whatever. Like, can you make a costume really fast?" I was like, sure, dude, but Halloween weekend was pretty active. That's all I can really say.
Yeah, no, not for me. Did absolutely nothing. Fortnite just came back. I'm just doing that now. You know, like that's my evenings these days. Like Becca's got Love Island on. If she's in the middle of Love Island and barely wants to watch, she'll hop on the Nintendo Switch. I'll hop on my PS5 and we're off and rolling playing duos. You know, like that's what Fridays have been looking like. Becca today was like, Fridays are a scam. They just feel like a day during the week. Like you get there and it's like, great, this is Friday, but kind of a scam. And I was like, you kind of got me down a little bit, but you know, I
need my Friday.
Fridays are Friday for me. You know what I mean?
Dude, the amount of excitement and happiness that fills my body when I'm like clocking out of work and like leaving.
Yeah.
So excited. Like I suddenly have so much energy. Literally.
Yeah, the energy comes back.
Skipping out of work, dude. I'm like, everything's all good because I know I'm going straight to the bar.
Every single day. It's happy hour somewhere.
Not even. I miss happy hour.
Speaking of, yeah, so even then, happy hour doesn't even like exist because nobody gets out of work enough to even like happy hour. Yeah, happy hour is just like a 5 to 6 type deal, right? So if you're getting there like at 5:30, you only get one drink half off, and then the rest of the way the tabs piling up. Speaking of energy, I just started getting into boxing.
Ooh,
that is now where I put my energy towards. This is going to sound like a major failure, but you know, hopefully me talking about it will actually get me to go do it some more. But on Monday, 4:30, got up, went to the gym.
AM?
a.m. Put the gloves on.
No.
Nobody's in there, so nobody has to watch me be like a shitty boxer. Put the gloves on, go at it for a little bit. Probably only like a half hour because my day really starts going at like 5. Take the shower, and I take like a 6 o'clock train. So it's like I thought I had to be in there at like 4, but like it turns out like a heavy bag, and obviously it's easy to figure out that you're gonna get tired within the first 5 minutes of you hitting the freaking thing. Like your
Dude,
whole
Eric's
the cardio and energy that is being put in to you punching this punching bag. It's like that's your whole workout for the day. Like that's it.
Dude, so like, are these hands ready for everyone now? Like, anyone and everyone can just get it.
Bro, y'all
Cross
can
me at a
come
concert.
come see these hands. Oh, fuck you up, bro. No hesitation. I wonder if the shit smells yet. A little
Oh
bit.
my
Not too
gosh.
bad. Not too bad.
Dude, what's it called? I like, since it's been getting darker here, I'm like, I need new hobbies. So I started rock climbing. I started going to the gym again.
Hey, there you go.
Think I'm gonna like snowboard this winter, and then might play hockey. Might get rocked.
Fuck yeah, dude. Speaking of hockey, at the time of this recording, it is Friday. Going to Beer Garden tomorrow. Sad that you will not be there with
I'm
me
so jealous.
to thrash
so
humongous
jealous.
mugs and watch hockey. And me being like listen, I'm like such a part-time hockey fan, but when I'm in it, I'm in it. You know, like it's
Yeah,
just,
but the go Devils, man.
go Devils. Are you repping Devils out there, or are you just, like what do people rep out there in Montana?
Oh, well, the town I live in, it's like no one's actually from here, so it's like just a bunch of like random people. But there
Yeah.
is a big Bills Mafia community here.
Dude, when in doubt, if you're in no man's land, it's got to be Bills.
Bills Mafia, for
Bills
sure.
freaking
No, but
Mafia.
like,
I think one day we should go to Buffalo and see if we can jump through a table. Not on
I
fire.
haven't seen too many tables recently.
Yeah, I think they're slowly starting to realize that
They, like, phase
in
that
fact
out.
dangerous. But yeah. Speaking of which,
Man, if
just to
Josh
wrap
Allen
this,
wins me a chip.
just to
Yeah.
wrap this whole thing up, because speaking of football, I played football this week, and again, sad that you were not there because that was our thing every single week. But the boy was slinging it.
Dude.
I'm pretty sure my shoulder slipped out twice. I banged up my knee, but you know, as long as you got that morning cardio in, that's all that matters, I guess.
Dude, I miss playing football. Dude, and I was so good at it.
You were, dude. You should have saw me. I had 5 straight tutties that didn't allow a point back. You know, I've just.
We would have, dude. Me and Deshaun, bro, we had that connection, and we just knew.
You just had it. You had it. I have that with Dante's brother. Me and Dante's brother are like this.
Oh my gosh!
I pick him first. If I have Mark on the back, and I'll get Mark. Mark had 3 interceptions for me the other day. It's like that's my guy.
Oh, Mark's a ball hawk now. Okay.
He is. But I think this is a good time to wrap this whole thing up. A little quick 1-2 back and forth. It was pretty nice on a Friday, you know. But yeah, that's gonna do it for That's Just Great. I don't even know what episode this is. You'll have to check it out in the title. But
let us know.
Yeah, if you enjoyed it, make sure you follow us on TikTok. That's Just Great Pod, TJG Pod on Instagram. I don't even know where else. TJG Pod. No, That's Just Great Podcast on YouTube if you want to watch this full video, because we were wondering earlier if this is full video that goes on there. It will, and you get to see Maddie's nice hair and outfit, and you get to see
my hair's a lot longer now.
My messy ass apartment. Mullets are great. I might have to invest. I got the curly hair for it. But that'll do it. Appreciate you guys for listening. Listen on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, wherever you get your shit. And that'll be all. Thank you guys.
All right. Have a good one, y'all.